Well, what I wanted to do today was to read a book to you. And it's not a very long book, but I think it's a book that no matter what your age is, I think that you'll like the message of this book. And there are a few reasons why I chose it, and I'll tell you about the reasons. And one of the reasons is, this is the front of the book. You see the front of the book? You know why I like the front of this book? It's because this child is smiling so big. Can you smile as big as he's smiling? Can you smile as big as he's smiling? I don't know. Try it again. Try to smile as big as he's smiling. See, it's hard. It's harder than you think, isn't it? Okay, what could you think about that would cause you to smile? What makes you smile? What?
You're happy.
Being happy, right. What makes you smile? Yes?
My family.
Your family, okay. What else makes you smile? Yeah, you got an answer? Ice cream, does ice cream make you smile? Does building a snowman make you smile? No. Oh, you're a tough crowd. You're a tough crowd. Well, anyway, the name of this book is He's Got the Whole World in His Hands. And I happen to know that as soon as you leave to go to your Sunday school class, the rest of the congregation is going to hear a song called He's Got the Whole World in His Hands. Yes. You know that song, I bet you do. I bet you have sung that song here at church because it's a really, really old song. It's such an old song that I sang it when I was your size in Sunday school. I bet even my grandmother sang it when she was that size. And nobody really knows when the song started being sung because it just sort of started being sung. It wasn't written down anywhere. And that's sometimes why you hear different words to it because people just kept passing it down, singing it to each other. Well, I don't sing, so I'm going to read the book, He's Got the Whole World in His Hands, and find out why he's smiling so much. Who is he in this story? He's got the whole world in his hands. Who's he?
God.
God, right, good answer. He's got the whole world in his hands. That looks like it's in outer space, doesn't it? Now, do you think this means that God actually has such big hands that he can hold the whole world? No, that's not what we're talking about, is it? It's just that God loves the whole world, and he's taking care of the whole world. He's got the whole world in his hands, and it shows a big city on some water, which could be Cleveland, couldn't it? He's got my brothers and my sisters in his hands. Do you have brothers and sisters? Yeah. Do you think God loves your brothers and sisters just like God loves you? Okay, good. He's got the whole world in his hands. He's got the sun and the rain in his hands. God likes both the sun and the rain. You might prefer to have the sun, but God knows the rain is important too. He's got the moon and the stars in his hands. Do you like it at night when you can see the moon when you go to sleep? He's got the wind and the clouds in his hand. He's got the whole world in his hands. He's got the rivers and the mountains in his hands. What's he doing there? He's fishing. Anybody like to fish? You think God loves the fish too? I bet so. He's got the oceans and the seas in his hands. Have you ever been to the ocean? Yeah. He's got you and he's got me in his hands. He's got the whole world in his hands. You and you and you and you and you and you and all these grown-ups sitting behind you. He's got everybody here in his hands. Aren't you ready to just break out and sing? He's got everybody there in his hands. Can you see the map of the world? Do you know what part of the world we live in? If you know the globe and know the map? America. Do you know where that is on this map? Over there. So we would be here. And what are some of these places in the other part of the world? Do you know what continent this would be? Africa, right? And above Africa? Europe.
And Asia.
Asia over this way, and then Australia down here, right? So God's got everybody here, and then everybody there in his hands. He's got everybody everywhere in his hands. He's got the whole world in his hands. How about that? So do you think God cares about you? I think so. I think so.
shines in his face.
Come and see, come and see.
He offers all his pardoning grace. Come and see, come and see.